I teach adults and teens. We're going to take you through some of the maneuvers you need to do to help you learn. We're in a parking lot right now. So we're going to be doing some S-turns through all of these light poles. And we want to be careful. So we're just going to take our time and be patient. And then we want to talk about turning and steering real easy. And then we want to turn out under good control. Winter driving can be very hazardous. You just want to be patient. You want to take your time. There's so many things to look at and there's so many things to understand. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in. We had about 3 inches of snow. Once the temperature drops, it's going to be more hazardous. So if you're new to driving, a school parking lot, a shopping mall, they're all good. My day was going good. How are you doing? I did not get a chance to make your one eye or eye patch driving video yet, but I will do that. But also I have a video that talks about mental health and awareness, and I think that would be real helpful for you. But right now what I'm doing, and Jay, if you were here with me right now, we would just work on steering, just like I'm going through this parking lot right now, going around and just turning and using vision. So Jay, but Jay, you don't have snow. You're in the South. We have snow. I'm in the Midwest. Okay, you see how I'm going through, turning real easy? Just taking my time. And then I'm going to go ahead and stop, and then I'm going to make a right turn. And for a lot of you who haven't seen snow, it is very beautiful, but also you got to go very slow and very smooth. If you have questions, go ahead and put those in. This is your typical high school, college. Did you ask the lady, should I her? What I'll do, I'm going to send, well, the lady I was talking to, she is, hold on. My depth perception, I'm tapping to try to get those messages back up. Again, I'm not an ophthalmologist, but I think depth perception is extremely important. I'm going to go over really slow. You do need depth perception. Oh, God. Wow, that was a big pothole. Man, you saw the car go down? That's why you got to be careful. Wow. That would have tore up the car. That's why you got to be careful and go slow through parking lots, because those potholes will just destroy your car. So we're going to make a left, and then I'm going to show you what you need to do. You want to come up and squeeze the brakes and stop. Just be careful. Now we got to go across the road and stay to the right. A lot of beginners turn very short. Okay? If you can see the light, I need all of you to tell me what color the light is. What color is the light? It is red. That is correct. Jay, you should also be putting this in too. We're just checking your vision right now. So it is red. Now I have a green, but I need to go into the turn very slow. If I go in too fast, I'm going to spin out. And this is where depth perception comes in. I'm going to go right into the first lane, real easy. And that was a real easy, smooth turn. But now I'm going to get over one lane to the left. If you can see the traffic light ahead of me, what color is the light? Again, if you can see the traffic light ahead of me, please type in what color is the light. It is red. Thank you. This is a protected left turn. So we're going to come up and stop behind the stop line. You might be able to see it. Stare on the ground. This may have a blinking red. If it's clear, we can turn. Or you might have a blinking yellow. Solid red means we cannot go. I will send your message on, but she is in the area of mental health. I don't know, like we got a blinking yellow, so we're gonna move forward, right? And we're waiting for a gap. A gap is a space. And I'm gonna wait for these cars to go by. Left-hand turns are the most dangerous, so I'm waiting. Okay, it's clear. I make my left, and then I got it. But I'm still going to pass the message on. I did look up what thrombosis is. So don't feel like that's going to hold you back. So I'm at about 40 miles an hour. Speed limit is 50. And I'm staying in the groove. There's a groove to the right where the tire tracks are, and there's a groove to the left. I'm currently in the left lane. There are 2 lanes. You should see the car pulling out in front of us. I thought it was okay. It is a little dangerous. That was a little dangerous. Didn't like that. And that's what people will do. They'll just pull out in front of you, and I'm going under the speed limit. Ask more questions about winter driving. If you guys see the traffic light, tell me the color of the light. If you see the light, tell me the color of the light. There's a bit of a delay when you tap your answers in, so I understand that. Yes, it is green. What color is the traffic light ahead? Thank you for the thumbs up. That means a lot. What color is the traffic light ahead? I need you to look ahead and tell me. I've had to slow down because this car ahead of me. Thank you. It was red, then it just turned green. Yes. And now that we're back in heavy traffic, I gotta go slower. We want to drive at a speed that is safe and reasonable for the conditions on the road. This is the center turn lane. I've got to yield to oncoming traffic. Once these cars go by, I need to make my left turn in this private driveway. And I'm just waiting. Jay, if you're watching, it's all timing. And I'm going slow to make the turn real easy. So these are some of the maneuvers you have to learn how to do. This is your typical restaurant. Just going up slow. Oh man, there's some bad potholes here.
Thank you for choosing Gus's. Let me help you.
Got to carry out for Pam or Myles?
You got it. Going wrong, please. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. We're just showing love. You know, people make our food. But also, this left-hand turn is dangerous because we could hit the curb. And these are some of the things you'll do. You'll go through a drive-through, and I'm turning real easy. And see how the curb is? I don't want to hit the yellow pole. And if I turn too much, I'll hit the yellow pole. And I don't want to go up.
How's it going, man?
What up, bro?
2226.
How you doing?
Good, thank you. The roads are bad?
Yeah, it's kind of bad out here, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no joke. That's why you be careful out here, bro. It's serious. That's why you gotta be careful. Gotta be very careful. But a lot of you would do Uber Eats. Thank you, brother. I'm all set, brother?
Yeah. Have a good night, right?
Thank you, appreciate you. So you got to sign the bill or give them money and then be really careful. All right. And then sometimes people come out of this door, I don't want to hit anyone. And that's why you got to have good wipers. They're freezing. So you got to stay on top of your maintenance with windshield wipers and washer solvent. I'm going to roll down real easy. It's really bad out here. I'm going to roll down easy and go right into the first lane. Okay? And Jay, I don't know if you're still watching, but sometimes in low light like this, it's really hard to see. What questions do you have? What color is this traffic light? And what questions do you have of me driving in hazardous conditions like this? I'm watching all these cars pulling out. Like them, they decided to pull out in front of me. See that? So they're going to have to hit that gas really hard. And then this puts me in a situation where I got to do an emergency lane change. That's what people will do. They'll do that dumb stuff like that. So that's not cool. Are you learning? Thank you. So don't let people put you in danger like that. They just came from a restaurant. They decided to pull out in front of me. All right, so we're back on, and we're just trying. All right, so we're back on, and we're just trying to be safe. Like that guy who pulled out in front of me in this truck, he just decided to pull out in front of me, and if I didn't slow down and make a lane change, okay, we would have collided. So he should have yielded for me. I'm in a groove right now. I'm at about 40. Speed limit here is 50. So you need to drive at a speed that is safe and reasonable for the conditions. So for those of you learning, I'm in a groove. There's one groove to the right, one groove to the left, the tracks. That car's making a lane change. I'm just kind of backing off a little bit. If this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. Good, I'm just trying to maintain good speed control. Then I'm going to get over one lane to the left. I'd rather be in an open lane. Okay, I'm back in an open lane again. And I'm trying to stay away from these two cars to the right. Tell me what color the traffic light is ahead of us. I know there's a delay. What color is the traffic light? I'm using the ball of my foot and the squeezing the brake, real slow and easy. What color is the light, guys? What do you do when you're trying, hold on. Okay. What do you do when you're trying to switch lanes and the light or the other car is bouncing off of your... So you want to change lanes when there's enough space and you want to take your time. You don't want to change lanes when there's not enough room. A lot of cars will cut, change lanes, and you want to keep room and take time. That's a great question. Like now, I need to turn on the street, my blinkers on, and I'm going in really slow to the middle lane. And there's enough room for me to make a really nice, smooth, easy turn. I don't want to slide. That's a really beautiful picture, I know. And then these neighborhoods are really good to learn how to steer and turn. Isn't that a nice house? It's nice. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Neighborhoods are really good to learn how to steer, learn how to turn. And then I'm gonna go down this road. And when you turn, you wanna stay on the right, R-I-G-H-T. I know some of you are watching from the UK. We drive on the right. This car's coming. I'm gonna get over to the right side of the road and just let them come by. See that? See how we all share? That's the Charger. Tell by the headlights. Now these are my regular lights. Those are my brights. Regular lights, brights. If it looks really white outside, there's a lot of snow, and our headlights are reflecting the snow back to us. And the suspension on this car is really old. If you hear all the bumps, we just have a lot of bumps. It's definitely bumpy. But in a few hours, this will freeze and it's going to be really bad. Thank you for the thumbs up. And then we want to come up and stop. And then I'm going to come up and look, and then I'm going to make a right turn. Okay, I need all of you to look at all these videos, leave some comments. I'll be going live tomorrow morning, a.m. Bye.